In this video, I want to take a quick trade from TradeMiner, take it over into Track and Trade, and show you how I like to do this. So first of all, we're in TradeMiner, and you can see we're on the Search tab. And we've come in here and we've done our search, and I've got my top scores right here listed, and I've selected all those, and I've put them over into my portfolio. In my portfolio, I've run the probability calculation. You can see most of them have come out pretty high in here for us. The one I'm particularly interested in is this lean hogs contract. Now today is September 21st, and so this starts September 24th. So we've got a couple of days before this one starts. So I want to take this particular contract starting September 24th through November 4th, and you can see it's got 76% winning ratio over the last 17 years with an average profit of $738 and an average draw of $580. So I want to take this trade and put it into Track and Trade and start following along and tracking and trading this particular trade. So lean hogs starting September 24th to November 4th. And this is how I like to do this. We're going to switch over here. And this is the current chart. As you can see, we're coming down off of this nice long trend. It's gone a little sideways and it started to rally. And so this is going very well into the thought process of what TradeMiner is telling us. So I'm going to come over September 24th over to September, October, November 4th, I think it said. And we want to go up as high as, if we flip back over here, our average profit is $738. So if we come back over to Track and Trade, $738, and we put our dollar calculator in here, and I like to draw this up to about $730, $40. That's about right there. And I like to draw this little box up there and say, okay, this is kind of the average profit range that we're looking for this market to rally to. And I want to come over here, and I even like to come in and sometimes put in the average drawdown. So that's listed at 580. So if we come back over here and draw our downside potential on this, 780, or no, it was 580, so something right around 560, 580, right in there, right? So $573 for a $580 drawdown on average. So this is kind of the place where we anticipate this market going. And I'm just going to come in here, I'm going to draw another box. And on this box, I'm just going to put that in there like this. And I kind of like to make that, if I come over to preferences, I'm going to just make that one red, all right, because it's our downside potential. And of course, we've got the blue side on the upside, and this is where we're at in this particular market. So I'm going to come in here, and the reason I kind of like this trade or this opportunity is telling us this market's going to rally up through this area, up into this region, and up into this, above this, it's supposed to top out about this blue line. I want to come in and show you a little bit of a Fibonacci ruler in here, and this is where I kind of like to do this. If we take this projection and we go off this low point, and we come up and we go 1, 2, 3, or A, B, C, you can see that we've gone up, we pulled back to an 88%, we've made ourselves a nice little 1, 2, 3 bottom formation, and then this particular trend rallied up to 100%, almost perfectly, and it broke through the 100%, so that's a nice little trade right up through there. It's then pulled back again and starting to rally once again. So I want to come in here, and based on the seasonal action of this thing, go off this next Fibonacci leg, so we go 1, 2, 3, and you can see that this market, A, B, C, and it's going to rally right up to that 76.4% would be the top of our goal of 740. My ultimate goal on a Fibonacci projection like this is between 100% and 130.9. Those are my favorite numbers right up in here. So this is actually my overall long-term goal. So the seasonal nature of this market says the downside potential, or on average, where this market comes and pulls back to, is around $580 at most on average, and then it projects out on an average of $740. So where I've got this A, B, C projection, this would be a nice place for me to take a long position, anticipating an additional run up, at least to 76.4, and my overall long-term goal is between 100 and 130.9. So if we can get right up into this region here, we will have exceeded our seasonal trend average and come up into right up into 100% to 130.9. This is our overall long-term goal. So this is the market that we're looking at. This is the market we're following, and I invite you to go down and take a trial of Track and Trade live if you haven't already got it, and follow along with me on this particular trade.